Hey squad, Jakus here, and I have something brave, something bold to say. I like Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, okay, it's not that unpopular of an opinion. In fact, there is quite the debate on whether Wii is the best entry in the series, and I want to present my case for why it is. Mario Kart Wii was one of the first video games I ever played, and I just want to honour the impact it's had on my life. I won't be using the Wii wheel though, I'm not a savage. Mario Kart is the biggest kart racer on the planet. There are wacky items, colourful characters, and fun tracks. What's not to love? Wario. Wario is not to love. But the franchise wasn't really the cultural hit it is today until 2008, when Nintendo launched Mario Kart Wii for, well, the Wii. The Wii was already huge thanks to the focus on casual play and huge games like Wii Sports. The combination of Mario Kart and the Wii was bound to happen, and it was bound to succeed. At its core, Mario Kart Wii is just, well, it's just Mario Kart again. You have karts and also bikes now, you collect items and you race around zany tracks. The tried and true formula works, but there are some changes, such as the introduction of pain. Motion controls. Nintendo was pushing motion controls big with the Wii. It was one of its main selling points, so naturally Mario Kart Wii uses this control scheme. They even introduced the Wii Wheel, a purely cosmetic addition to the Wii Remote that makes driving on rainbows feel realistic. It's a dynamic way to race. You can tilt the wheel to steer and shake it to perform tricks. It's really cool and innovative, although I can definitely see why some find it to be gimmicky. As part of the whole motion control shtick, there are now two types of drifting, manual and automatic. No, just choose manual. It's the traditional Mario Kart experience and far better for racing. As a dumb kid, I'd always choose automatic and then wonder why I lost to anyone who actually played the game. Thankfully, automatic drifting never returned, so my nightmares are safe. For now. The track selection has to be good for a Mario Kart to be good, and Wii's is certainly one of the best in the series. DS introduced the concept of retro tracks, but being on a home console allows Wii to take 16 exciting tracks from games past and Mario Circuit, combined with some of the most creative and fun new tracks in the series. There's the colourful chaos of Coconut Mall, the chaotic twists and turns of Rainbow Road, the Mushroom Gorge of Mushroom Gorge, and the stunning aesthetics of Maple Treeway. So many iconic tracks were introduced in this game, so let's start off in the Mushroom Cup. Luigi Circuit is Luigi Circuit. Yeah, okay, this track isn't super memorable to me, so it sure is here. Still, it does the job of introducing the gameplay and being a first start for beginners. Moo Moo Meadows is charming and simple, and who doesn't love those cute cows? Mushroom Gorge is super charming and unique, adding a little challenge to the first cup with those bouncy mushrooms. Toad's Factory is the greatest Mario Kart track ever, and I am still heartbroken that it hasn't returned in any other game. The music, the conveyor belts, Toad's various labour law violations, it's a wonderfully underrated track. Starting off the Flower Cup is Mario Circuit. Sure, we already had Luigi Circuit, so this one is really just here for tradition, and it's alright. It is very nostalgic though, with all of the endings taking place here. Coconut Mall is easily the most iconic track in Mario Kart history. A shopping mall is such a mundane but genius idea for a kart racing track, with bouncy music, speedy escalators, Miis who can't park, and so many more fun and unique ideas, elevating this track above the rest in the minds and the memories of the players. DK Summit, or DK Snowboard Cross for some reason, is alright. Yeah, I never was crazy hot about this track, so its return in 8 Deluxe didn't really excite me, but I can appreciate the snowboarding Shy Guys. Wario's Gold Mine is an absolute nightmare of a track, and I love it. This is the place where siblings go to war and friendships are ended. It's a chaotic mess that's so quintessentially Mario Kart that I just can't help but adore it. Daisy Circuit is, well, it's really just another circuit track, but this time at sunset. The track isn't hugely memorable to me, but the music and vibes are here, and they're nice. Koopa Cape is another icon of a track that I just have such fond memories for. It's unique, it's incredibly fast and fun, it has a banging soundtrack, and I love it. Back to back with another icon in Maple Treeway, an autumnal forest with giant wigglers and wacky shenanigans. What's not to love? Grumble Volcano is probably most notable for its insane shortcut that involves going around a single rock. But hey, it's a pretty alright track. Dry Ruins. Yep. Moonview Highway is one of the most underrated city tracks in the series. It's absolutely stunning, and forcing your friends into oncoming traffic has never been more fun. Needless to say, I was very happy when it returned in 8 Deluxe. Bowser Castle is, well, it's pretty much the same as any other Bowser Castle. However, it does have lava geysers, wavy roads to trick on, and a big old Bowser statue, so I find it quite memorable. Rainbow Road. Wii Rainbow Road perfectly encapsulates the absolute chaos that is Mario Kart Wii, and it's probably the most diabolical Rainbow Road in the series. There are crazy turns, huge holes to avoid, stars to soar through, plummets to fall down, and rarely will you see a guardrail. I would always make my friends feel terror on this track every time we played Wii. Yeah, they don't like me anymore. The retro tracks are a solid selection overall. No insane picks, but there are some classics like DS Delfino Square and N64 DK's Jungle Parkway. Oh, and thank God they brought back Yoshi Falls. No Mario Kart game would be complete without power-ups, and Wii has some. The basics are all here, from your mushrooms to your bullet bills and about 800,000 blue shells per race. But the 3 newcomers are the most interesting. First is the Mega Mushroom, which grows the player to a huge size and lets them squish the competition. It's super fun and I hope it comes back in the future. Then there are the others. The Power Block and the Thundercloud are more powered downs if anything, and I do not miss them. The Thundercloud would literally hurt you if you don't pass it on like a hot potato, and the Power Block is just kinda useless. Wii also introduces its fair share of characters and carts to use, ranging from icons like Funky Kong to, Baby Daisy. Ignoring the glorified daycare, the cast is much larger than previous entries and offers a strong range of fan favourite Mario characters to use, fitting into 3 weight classes that all have unique carts and bikes to use. Oh yeah, this game has bikes. They're pretty cool, easily the superior, more fun mode of transport, and I've never looked back at the carts. That's all I have to say really. Some of my favourite memories of this game are finally getting a star rank in a cup and hearing that iconic jingle as I unlock a new character or kart piece. This game also introduces the Miis as playable characters, a really cool addition that really solidified the family dynamic of this game, as you could quite literally play as yourself and race your friends and family. That multiplayer aspect is where Wii really shines. The game supports local split screen with up to 4 players and it is total chaos. Or until 2014 you could hop on the Mario Kart channel to race people all across the world online. There were even these super obscure tournaments to play, including some exclusive content. Unfortunately, with the discontinuation of the Nintendo Wii's online service in 2014, it became impossible to play Mario Kart Wii and its tournaments online. Or did it? Mario Kart Wii is very strong in the modding and speedrunning scenes, leading to fan-run online services being set up. With a little redacted legal activity, it is possible to play Mario Kart Wii online to this day, and there are thousands of custom tracks, characters, and other mods out there to play, including huge packs that add quite literally hundreds of playable tracks on top of the base game. It's wild that a game released in 2008 has a stronger community than many video games released today. Now, no game is without flaw, and that includes Mario Kart Wii, which for me would be the art style. Now don't get me wrong, it's not inherently bad, it's stylized, it runs well on the Wii, and it's bright and colourful in true Mario Kart fashion. It just looks dated? Even by 2008 standards, the graphics are all plasticky and hazy. Everything is shiny and blurry, and the character models are less detailed than Double Dash in 2003. I don't think it comes down to hardware issues either, as Super Mario Galaxy released in 2007 and looks absolutely stunning. It's just so weird how the visuals are a step down from the previous home console entry, although ultimately it doesn't matter that much. This is Mario Kart, the visuals aren't the be-all end-all, it's just odd. Mario Kart Wii is a timeless classic. It is, to me, the most quintessential and chaotic Mario Kart experience, and I think it still holds up today, even with the newer entries in the series, which I think is why it has formed such a large and passionate community. I have always loved this game, and it will always bring me such joy and comfort, and I wholeheartedly believe that it is the best Mario Kart game to date. Then again, Mario Kart Arcade GP DX exists, so into the trash it goes!